Hibiki Sakura and Ayaka Uehara are walking home from Koyo Women's Academy when Ayaka notices that Hibiki has gained weight and suggests that she should go on a diet. A week later, Hibiki heads to the Silverman Gym, where she notices that Akemi Soryuin, a schoolmate, wants to join too. They look at one of the training rooms and notice that all of the members are buff, which causes Akemi to instantly join. When Naruzo Machio, one of the trainers, introduces himself to Hibiki, she joins as well. The next day, Machio instructs them to try the bench press. When Hibiki goes to relax, Machio comforts her. Suddenly, he poses and she notices that he has a buffed up figure. At night, Akemi thinks that it is nice to have a training partner with Hibiki. At school, Hibiki is sore from the gym and Ayaka notices that Hibiki is still gaining weight. Later, Machio instructs Hibiki to try doing squats. After training, Akemi notices that Hibiki likes to eat. When Hibiki reveals how much she eats per day, Akemi states how amazing Hibiki is and how she wants them to become strong and macho together. At the gym, Hibiki weighs herself and notices that she still gained weight. When she asks Machio for advice to lose weight, Akemi tells Hibiki to try the lot pull-down machine. After using it, they visit the gym's bar and Akemi offers Hibiki more protein. The next day, Akemi convinces Hibiki to go to the swimming pool to get some exercise. Later at Ayaka's house, Hibiki and Ayaka are watching a movie. Just as they are about to watch more movies, Ayaka's sister, Nana, asks her to help her out and bring Hibiki along too. To Hibiki's surprise, she finds out that Ayaka's family owns a boxing gym called the Glory Gym. Nana reveals that their dad taught them how to box and they serve as the coaches when he is not there. When Ayaka stops to rest for a moment, Hibiki notices her physique and asks about how she works out. Ayaka tells her about some of the exercises that she does. Afterwards, Nana suggests that Hibiki should try the punching bag. When she punches it, the bag breaks. Satomi Tachibana and Rumika Ina are teachers at Koyo Women's Academy and Satomi thinks she has gained weight. Rumika gives her a pamphlet to try the Silverman Gym. When she arrives at the gym, she notices that Hibiki and Akemi are there as well. Machio introduces himself to Satomi and instructs her to use the dumbbell. During the training, Satomi becomes very nervous when Akemi notices that she has a tan on her stomach. It is later revealed that Satomi is a famous cosplayer. At school, Hibiki, Akemi, and Ayaka are having lunch. Here, Ayaka finds out that Hibiki and Akemi are working out at the same gym. When they comment about their bentos, Akemi convinces Hibiki to try a certain diet. At an event, Satomi is cosplaying, until she sees Hibiki and Akemi. However, they do not notice her as they spot Machio cosplaying at the event as well. As such, many of the photographers focus their attention on Machio instead. Later that night at her house, Satomi still wonders who Machio was cosplaying as and is confused why he is known as the Muscle King. When Hibiki arrives at the Silverman Gym, she notices that Akemi is staring at the training room. Machio explains to them that during prime time, there is an influx of regular and new members working out. Machio instructs Hibiki and Akemi to try the chest press. When prime time ends, Ayaka unexpectedly shows up, revealing that the Glory Gym is taking in newer members and the Silverman Gym asked her to teach boxing. The next day, when the trio wants to work out, Akemi suggests that they go to her house. Hibiki and Ayaka are stunned when see Akemi's mansion, who explains to them that she lives there with her sister. Akemi then goes to find a training manual. Ayaka wants to try an exercise from the manual by using chairs. Later, Hibiki attempts to do an enhanced version of the exercise, but she inadvertently breaks the chairs and ends up apologizing to Akemi. For the rest of summer break, the girls decide to go to the beach. However, they see a sign that forbids swimming due to sharks. Akemi suggests that they should try the burpee. This is then followed by Ayaka suggesting that they go sprinting. At school, Rumika tells the class to choose the event for sports day. The class decides on doing a 400-meter relay. At the gym, Machio suggests the girls should train their hamstrings by doing leg curls. The next day, the girls are walking to school when Hibiki complains about how sore she is due to the exercise. Later, the final event of sports day is the relay with Hibiki and Akemi serving as the anchors for their respective classes. While awaiting her turn, Hibiki remembers how Machio instructed her to try the bicycle crunch. When her turn finally comes, her classmate drops the baton. Picking it up, Hibiki continues the relay and finishes in second place behind Akemi. However, she receives the unfortunate news from Satomi that her class is disqualified because she illegally picked up the baton. At the gym, Machio gives the girls raffle tickets as a way to celebrate the Silverman Gym being open for 6 months. Afterwards, they head to gym sauna. While everyone is relaxing, Hibiki makes a bet to see who can stay in there the longest, which she wins. She then receives some t-shirts from the raffle. On her way to the Silverman Gym, Hibiki sees a sale for a home theater system. At the gym, the girls see a flyer promoting an arm wrestling tournament. When Hibiki asks Machio about the tournament, he explains the rules of arm wrestling. In the first match, Hibiki easily defeats Ayaka. Machio then wins the next match when he overpowers Hibiki with his strength. On the day of the tournament, Hibiki finds out that there are only 2 people competing in the women's division, herself and a Russian named Gina Boyd. The match ends with her easily winning against Gina. Several days later, Gina transfers to Hibiki's school. When asked what kind of training she did, Gina reveals she mostly took samba classes and she does arm wrestling and kipping as well. After school, Gina tells Akemi that she cannot make to the gym because she is meeting her host family. Later that night, Hibiki discovers Gina is staying with her. At school, Gina reveals she watched anime and Jackie Chan movies in order to learn the Japanese language and understand the culture. After school, Gina is shocked to find out that the gym is closed for the day. Hibiki decides to invite Akemi, Ayaka, and Gina to her job. Once they arrive there, she reveals that she works at her brother's yakiniku restaurant. After her break is over with, Hibiki complains about her gym and food expenses. Akemi then tells her that she can ask the school to cover her gym expenses since her sister is the chairman. The next day, Satomi is teaching the class when Gina realizes that she is the famous cosplayer Yuri Ariko. Later that day, Gina hangs out with Satomi and suggests that they jog to Akihabara. When Satomi asks Gina why she wants to go there, she reveals that she wants to form an idol group. At an idol audition, Kutaro Dira, the director, complains until the girls show up, despite the fact that they have captivated the audience, which includes a moment where Satomi does a deadlift. They do not make the cut. When Satomi leaves the teacher's lounge, Rumika and Yakusha wonder why Satomi has been so busy lately until Rumika sees her Silverman Gym card. They then head to the gym where they meet Satomi and their students. Machio introduces himself to them and instructs everyone to try the side bend. Afterwards, Rumika and Yakusha head home. In November, the second-year students are on a field trip where they are hiking up a mountain. During the hike, Yakusha explains the proper technique and exercise for hiking. However, Hibiki, Satomi, and Rumika end up falling behind the group. As a result, they take the wrong trail, causing them to freak out when they realize that they are lost. Once they calm down, Satomi notices a tree and explains how to do tree and rope climbing. As they are climbing the tree, Yakusha realizes that they went to the athletic corner of the mountain. Meanwhile, a mysterious man tells his secretary to book a trip to Japan. Arriving in Japan, the mysterious man tells his secretary that he is heading off. Meanwhile at the Silverman Gym, Machio instructs the girls to try to do back extensions. Just then, the mysterious man arrives, who is revealed to be the famous movie star Harnold Dojogenchoneger. When asked about how he knows Harnold, Machio reveals that Harnold was his mentor while he was studying in America. Harnold tells Machio that he had recently found his location. After Machio crushes a hand grip, Harnold invites him to a bodybuilding competition. The next day, the girls arrive at the bodybuilding competition where Harnold escorts them to the VIP section. There, he explains the rules of the competition. When it is Machio's turn, he does a pose that is so powerful it causes the other competitors to concede defeat. Congratulating Machio on his victory, Harnold reveals that the competition was a test and he invites Machio to compete against him in Las Vegas. Machio tells him that he is not sure he can make it due to his job. At the gym, Harnold's secretary introduces himself to everybody and reveals that he is staying in Japan under Harnold's orders to support Machio's training. The girls are hanging out together during Christmas time. However, they become despondent when they realize that they do not have boyfriends. At the gym, Machio and Satomi try to cheer them up to no avail. Machio then tells everyone that a Christmas party will be held at the gym. While they are training, he instructs them to try to do some skull crushers. At the Christmas party, the girls are enjoying themselves when Machio announces that the winner of the raffle contest will receive 2 tickets to Tochigi Destinyland. While Machio is posing, Akemi explains that it is actually a type of training. Afterwards, it is revealed that Satomi won. However, she cannot go because she is too busy, and she gives the tickets to Akemi. When asked, Akemi reveals that she is going with Machio. At Tochigi Destinyland, the girls follow Akemi and Machio around. When Hibiki and Gina catch up with them, Akemi and Machio reveal that they are entering a cosplay event. He also takes the time to talk about the incline bench press. Meanwhile, a separated Satomi runs into Rumika while both of them are in cosplay. Much to their chagrin, on New Year's Eve, Hibiki and Gina are home when Akemi and Ayaka show up. Meanwhile, Satomi and Rumika are having a drinking party at Satomi's house. Walking around, the girls decide to head to a shrine. When they arrive, Akemi reveals that the muscle god is worshipped at the shrine. Ayaka then explains the exercise of stair climbing. When they reach the top, they find out that Machio's family owns the shrine and he works as a priest during the holiday. The next day, the girls are hanging out. When they arrive at a park to do a street workout, Akemi sifts through her training manual and they decide to do an isometrics workout. Later, Gina proposes that they enter a hidden talent show. At the talent show, Kutaro complains when the girls show up. Satomi does a wrestler's bridge while Ayaka sits on her. To his surprise, Kotaro learns that the talent show was a rating success thanks to the girls. As he is heading out, Kotaro runs into Jason, who hands him a flyer promoting a trip that is being organized by the Silverman Gym. At the Silverman Gym, Machio tells Hibiki and Akemi that the gym is organizing a trip to Nikanoshima for spring break. He also reveals that excluding Jason, everyone will be going as well. Meanwhile, it is revealed that Jason and Kotaro has the gym under surveillance. Arriving at Nikanoshima, the group is enjoying themselves. Machio then arrives with a melon, deciding to have a melon bash. Machio explains the shrug exercise. Afterwards, the girls enter the Miss Nikanoshima contest. During the contest, Akemi does handstand push-ups. While she is doing this, Machio takes the time to explain push-ups. When it is Hibiki's turn, she displays her punching power. When it is revealed that they are tied in first place, they compete in a bench press battle, which Akemi wins. Later, it is revealed that Jason and Kotaro are stranded at sea. At the beach, Hibiki and Akemi talk about how much they have grown thanks to their training. Just then, they spot something heading their way. Arnold meets with everyone and reveals that he rescued Jason and Kotaro. Afterwards, Hibiki weighs herself. Once she sees the results, she leaves in a very happy mood. To watch more explanations of these kinds of movie shows, click on the videos on your screen. Kindly like the video and subscribe to my channel, and press the bell icon, so you don't miss any new videos.